Hello, good evening. Welcome to Healthy We. This is our first session on a series of talks on health and wellness. So let's get started. This is the time of celebration. There is festivities all around. It's getting closer to the holiday season. It's the Christmas and New Year, and we are all excited. So let's talk today about some Christian values that also has a equivalent. We talk about Christmas mood. Let's talk about some Christian values, and let's talk about something that's related to health. So coming to what we are talking about today is about the Christian values. The Christian values and Christian thought process, some of them we have heard of it, so let's revisit them. The Ten Commandments. You know what are the Ten Commandments? You can read up more about the Christian values, about the Ten Commandments. But today we are talking about the Ten Commandments of health. So let's get started. The first commandment: you shall have no fat diets, but eating healthy per your nutritionist. Yes, right. Don't believe in fat diets. Fat diets come and go and have a lasting impact on your overall health. Eat healthy, get your nutritionist to help you set up a diet plan, meal plan, and go by that. You will be healthy. The second commandment: you shall not make for yourself any fat diet, nor trust any fat diet or follow it. It's very plain and simple. Don't create a diet. You are not a nutritionist, you are not a dietitian. You don't just follow the advice on some YouTube celebrities, some weight loss miracles that have happened. Don't go by them. Don't create any diets by yourself. Don't start expecting your own capacity of creating a diet, because you are not a professional. You always have to look for a professional dietitian, nutritionist. Third commandment: you shall not mistake diet for eating less. This is very important. Diet is not about eating less. Diet is eating right, and right quantities and right nutrition. So it is not about eating less, it is about eating right. Fourth commandment: you shall remember and keep the fast once in 2 weeks. You shall always remember that fasting is a good thing for your body. Fasting need not be every day, need not be always. It is once in 2 weeks. Once in 2 weeks, do a 1 day fast. That will help metabolize your body better, improve your metabolism, and help you lose weight and become healthier. Fifth commandment: respect your ancestral food habits. Eat what your grandparents have been eating. Yes, that's true. Believe in local, be vocal for local, and eat locally available foods, locally grown foods, and eat what your grandparents have been eating, not ones that you see on TV and that gets advertised as a healthy diet. Yeah, so it is very important to make this change and make sure that you start eating healthy. No, don't worry about kale, don't worry about avocados, don't worry about chia seeds. Eat healthy that is locally available. There are a lot of superfoods that are locally available. Talk to your nutritionist to know more. Next commandment: you must not starve to lose weight. This is another misconception. Whenever we talk about weight loss, people are looking to starve themselves to achieve their goal. Starving is not right. Starvation is not something that we should be looking at. We are working throughout the year, we are always in a similar kind of a stressful situations. Starvation creates extra stress, extra load on your body. Starvation is not right way of losing weight. Next commandment, you must not cheat on healthy living. There is no shortcuts. It is always you have to follow the pillars of good health. It is rest, good hygienic food, exercise, and positive mental attitude. These are the pillars that keep you healthy. So it is very important that you keep yourself healthy by following healthy living standards, not by cheating on them. You can't skip a breakfast and skip exercise also to compensate. It is not that way. So it has to be exercise is important, so is your diet. Next commandment, you must not get attracted to shortcuts to weight loss or any health goal. There are no shortcuts. It is a tried, tested procedure. It has to be followed to achieve the results. There is no shortcut. Any shortcut do have lot of side effects. Believe me, you are not going to find a shortcut than the best way of losing weight through proper nutrition. There is no other way to lose it. Next important, you must not do what you don't want your loved ones to do. Lot of times when it comes to us, we try to eat unhealthy or uh, especially when you are looking for weight loss, you are starving yourself, you are avoiding lot of foods, and you are skipping meals. Lot of things that you would jump up if you were asked to provide the same nutrition advice that you are following to your loved ones. Do you want your children, your husband, your mother, parents do the same diet that you are doing? If not, stop doing it. Now the 10th commandment, you must not be envious of others' success stories. You shall not be diverted from your goals. Yes, it is very important to stay motivated. To stay motivated, you need to look at a lot of successful stories. But it doesn't end there. You have to be a motivation to yourself. Don't expect the same results as somebody else. You work on your goals, on your dreams. So don't expect results like others, but expect results from yourself. Don't be envious of others. These were the top 10 commandments of healthy living. Now let's talk about something that is exciting. Sins. Sins are exciting. According to Christian thought, there are 7 deadly sins, which are lust, gluttony, greed, sloth, wrath, envy, and pride. So let's see how it relates to health. Lust. Never lust for weight loss results you haven't worked for. Get it? Don't expect results that don't match your effort that you are putting. If you have been consistent and regular, you definitely will find the result. But you can't skip the process and expect the results. Never gluttony. Never eat more than the portion size planned. You may be liking a particular food, but never binge on it. Never eat more than what your nutritionist has suggested you. Greed. Never desire for extraordinary results. We want results. We want correct, exact as per as what we are set the goals for. Don't expect extraordinary. Don't expect to lose 10 kgs in a month's time. If you are expecting to lose 10 kgs in a month's time, you are going to end up doing wrong things, which are going to be detrimental for your health. Sloth. Never get bored. Never get bored of what you are doing. Change your routine. If you are bored of doing the same workout, same walk, try cycling. If you are bored about going to gym, try Zumba, try yoga. Keep your routine different so that you don't get bored with what you are supposed to be doing. Wrath. Never wrath over weighing scale. Scales never lie. You always take out your frustration on the weighing scale. The moment you check your weight and you are not satisfied with what the scale is saying, don't show your wrath on it. It is just a scale. It is doing its job. So don't worry, you will catch up soon. Envy. Never envy your friend or relative who's losing weight faster than you. Especially when we are talking about weight loss, don't envy the results that your friends or relatives are getting. Each body is different. Body type matters. So don't worry about it. Just stick to your goals. Measure what you were last week, last month, and today. Be happy with your results. Talk to your coach, nutritionist to help you understand that. Pride. This is after you have achieved your goal weight. Never pride on what you are achieving this week. Results may change. This week you might have lost 2 kgs, 3 kgs, but then next week you may hit a plateau. So don't pride yourself on this week's results. It's also karma theory. So don't worry, put in your effort, you get the results. Now, after we speak about the 7 deadly sins, let's speak about 7 heavenly virtues. Yes, about health again. Abstain from high carbs, alcohol, and smoking. Abstinence is very important, especially if you want to maintain a good health. Abstinence from high carb foods, calorie dense foods, alcohol, and smoking is something that will help you a great deal. Don't body shame yourself. Love yourself. It is you have to have the temperance, equanimity towards yourself. You have to treat your body respectfully. Charity. Share your food with others so that you enjoy their company while eating. Never think of eating alone or enjoying the food that you have made for yourself. Spread it, share the joy. There is a lot of joy when you share. So share the joy, enjoy the food with others, and live healthy. Persist on your healthy living tips from your nutritionist. See, healthy living is not a shortcut. It is a properly followed instructions. So persist on that. Be always on the healthy tips. Don't expect it to be easy for you. Trust it, follow it, and you will see the results. Have patience. Results will catch up soon. Patience is very important. Don't lose patience. Even if this week you have not reached your goal weight, next week you will. You are not in a hurry, you are not in a rat race. Be kind on yourself. Be satisfied with yourself. Be kind that you have been able to stick to the diet plan and you are able to achieve the results that you are achieving. Don't undersell, underjudge yourself. Don't overjudge yourself. Be modest in your success, stick to good health habits. Once you have achieved your ideal weight, don't gloat, don't pride, don't show off. Be humble. Humility is very important because you know how much effort it has gone to be where you are. So motivate others. Be an example. Be humble. So this is what we have for the holiday season. Enjoy the Christmas. Enjoy the Christmas values. Enjoy the equivalence of 10 commandments, 7 deadly sins, 7 heavenly virtues on diet and nutrition, and have a healthy and happy, prosperous New Year 2021. Thank you all.